Alright, hello everyone. This video is just going to be a quick setup and installation video that is like an extension of Vibos. I'm sorry that I didn't know you guys didn't have a JDK. It's just kind of one of those things that you do once and forget, so my bad for not keeping that in mind, but I deleted the JDK from my system so we can walk through the install together. I also removed the workspace, which is something that's unique to VSCode. And so this is basically going to be a walkthrough of what you guys will see the moment you open VSCode. So this is the welcome screen. What you are going to want to do is when you get here, you're going to click an open folder tab, and then you're going to go to just about anywhere. I'll create a new folder on my desktop, click a new folder, name it test download or anything you want. This will be the main folder in which your projects are going to be stored. Select this folder, and as you can see, it'll reload the window and it'll open the folder inside of VSCode, and this is the format you will see that in. Now after that, you're going to click new file, and then for example test java file.java. Remember, you have to add the extension name onto the end, and then boom, there you go. So immediately you'll see there are some issues. You'll probably have already downloaded the Java extension pack, which I think Viva went over in his video. And what you're going to do is now you're going to install something called a JDK, which stands for Java Development Kit, and it's needed to run and create Java programs. So as you can see, this window opened up immediately, which is what we want, but in case it's not showing up for you guys, you just do Control-Shift-P, and then in here you type in java:configure, and then you'll see that pop up. And then if I was to click on that, it would just open up this window. So now once I get to here, you are going to want to go to Open JDK 14 latest and then click on that. This little loading bar will be replaced with this blue square, and that is what you can download the actual JDK installer. Now I installed it a bit ago, so I can just open it here. And when you crack that open, you guys can't necessarily see this on my recording, but it's going to open up this little box, basically just a normal installer, and then you're just going to click next for everything, accept the terms and license agreement, next, install. It's really not that long. So then it's going to take a tad to install, but once it does, I'm going to show you guys where to navigate. Now, just hold on a little bit. Okay, and you'll ultimately get to a screen that just says finish on it, and you click finish, and boom, the JDK is installed. But now what? Your VS Code can't actually locate that, and it's what it needs to do. So what you're going to do is you are going to navigate to your program files folder path, which you can find by just clicking File Explorer, going to your drive, and then clicking on Program Files. And then there will be a folder called Adopt Open JDK, and it will have a folder inside it called JDK-14.0.2 numbers-hotspot. Now you are going to copy that, and I will actually, since this file path will actually be relatively universal for all PCs, I'm actually going to paste it into the software Discord as well, and then add you guys so you guys can see this. And so once you have this copied, what you're going to do is now we can actually go into VS Code. You're going to click this right here. This is the path variable, the Java home path. So you're going to click on that, and it'll take you to this little page, and you're going to click edit in settings.json. And I had it there from before, but pretend like we didn't have it. You guys will see something like this. You are going to paste in the file path, and oh, why is there an error? Why is there an issue? It's because, and this is a little bit of a Java knowledge right here, backslashes are considered escape characters, and they're used to denote special things in strings. Like for example, if we were doing like a little string concatenation and we wanted to insert a tab, like I can't press the tab button. I have to actually instead type in \t. Now the issue with that is \P, \A, and \J are not valid escape characters. It just means nothing to Java. So it's like, why are you telling me to do this? \P means nothing. So to actually denote a backslash within Java, you have to add 2 of them, which as you can see clears up the error in that sense. So what you're going to do is go to each of these backslashes and add another one, and then you can save that. So now all you have to really do is close out of VS Code and then reopen it. Okay, I believe you guys can see it now. So then you will have this blank file in front of you with the JDK installed. But to test if you actually have it, what you're going to need to type in is public class, and then the name of the file, whatever you named it. I named mine test Java file, so I need to say test Java file. This is case sensitive, by the way. And then you're going to open and close brackets. And then, like I said in the other video, public static void main string bracket bracket args, and then opening and closing brackets as well. And as you can see, I know that the JDK has been installed successfully when this little run button shows up. And when that run button shows up, you know that everything is working properly and we can hop into actual programming. So now you've got that all set up. Now what? That little thing I pasted into Discord while we were on the call, for those of you who were actually at the meeting, you'll know what I'm talking about. There is this, let me locate it. This little snippet of code that is filled with errors. And the point is that I want you guys to be able to fix those errors, because a lot of coding is actually debugging. You'll find yourself hitting the backspace button more than you're actually going to be typing. And also Control-C, Control-V, that's all coders love that. So I am actually going to copy this in. And boom. Oops. There we go. And as you can see, there's a bunch of errors, a bunch of underlines, but essentially what you're going to do with this, and now we're getting to like the actual project portion of this, I say quote unquote lesson, is you want this code to print this out. Our team is the team name variable, team number variable. Our team size is the team size, and we have a participation rate of, and then participation rate, and we are a class, and then you can give a character designation A, B, C, or D. We're an A class team. And then you will have that printed out to the console, and what I want you guys to do is take a little snip tool of that and send it to me. Now, I will get this video out immediately. I think this should be out probably by Monday night, and I'll make sure that I'll be available all throughout the night, just answering questions for you guys, because I really want to make sure that we are good to go by the next meeting when it comes to like JDKs and all this like silly setup stuff. I really don't want this to be like the struggle part of Java, and I know as soon as you start out, it's kind of off-putting to have just errors in your face, but trust me, as you work through this, you'll figure out that Java's not so bad. It can be nice sometimes. So yeah, that's the project for this week, and what I want you guys to do is please reach out to me. And I know it can get awkward sometimes, just being in muted Discord calls, muted Zoom calls, but genuinely, we here at like the software team, we don't judge, we don't discriminate. I myself, when I came in here, like really struggled with learning the robot code, but some friends of mine really uplifted me and made sure that I learned it, and now I can teach you guys, and I want to make sure that I make this welcoming environment for you guys as well. So that's all I have to say. Get this code fixed up, make sure it prints what you want it to print. Send me some snippets of your console making it run properly, and let me know if you have any questions at all. All right, thank you guys. Take care.